Just pulled out a smoke from Muchkin right now.
And the timing here is everything, right? If you are going to draw rotations, that's the way to do it, but not the case. They stay disciplined on A, and that's exactly where the hit's ending up. Band gets one with the turret.
Those mollies are melting. And they're still trying to get through. Finally, the other player from FURIA is joining. Only 20 seconds to get this spike down, though.
He's going to have to find some space in Art as the spike continues to work its way forward. Now 15 seconds left. Spike still not planted. Band's already falling. Carpe 13 HP left as mwzera does manage to get the spike down. Oh, he doesn't! The peek there from Carpe was gorgeous. xeta does it as well. 5 seconds left on the round. Bodies fall.
To come over from FURIA, though, and try to hit this B site. We've got the neon wall out. And remember, there is no Cypher to play anti-neon. So he's just easily able to get these back of sight.
Muchkin's able to receive him, though. He was waiting for it. The spike has made its way pretty far up, though. Look at that. They're trying to fight to clear out backside. QCK falls for it. As Mazin is still trying to keep him back. 2 massive kills there. How much more can they find? As Carpe's the only one here, and all he's got is a ghost. He's going to fall as well. FURIA on the board, and the crowd, they like what they see.
Really late on any sort of control here. They have to commit all the way down through B-Link. And it's just Muchkin here. There's no rotate actually coming in, but this wall from dgzin is actually slowing down their own push. Full retake called, though, for T1. Muchkin wisely falls back. He cannot fall, and he does.
He didn't fall back enough. He's going to fall his way into the next round. The kill is traded back, though, as Khalil falls. Carpe now playing close by. QCK gets the spike down. Note here, no real ultimates. dgzin's is close by. QCK's is as well, but there's nothing on line right now. And they're all huddled up back spawn. This is going to be this is going to be so difficult to deal with because you can just overwhelm backside, and that's exactly what they do. Carpe with 3 on the round. Now QCK, who was back safe long the entire time, not able to keep back the aggression of T1.
And a great double swing as well. Not only the aggression back through back.
Coming back, and it is going to delay for just a moment. On top of that nade does such a good job of denying the entry point out onto the site. All they have to do is wait it out, though. They invest the Cosmic Divide as they push their way forward. You've got to keep...
All the FURIA plays ahead of the wall immediately. You think you're going to be able to isolate fights, but you're not.
Yep.
Huge round from FURIA.
And Ban, who was on a flank, it just took a bit too long. He's shown up at the site now, but the round's already done and dusted.
You have so much more difficulty finding value out of the KJ ults when you have to hold on to the A site, and that's what T1 really wanted to do. I like the idea for Muchkin, but you don't have the information to stick.
Player.
Remember, this ult from Ban could be key to push them back off the site.
But they have 2 players on the flank right now. That could be problematic.
But this Killjoy ult's so far ahead, they have to speed up, and there's got alarm bot too.
The alarm bot triggered. Ban has to turn back, but dgzin from backside's able to clear him out. He gets 4! He's got the ace in front of him, not able to deliver. xeta trades it back. Confidence really is a cheat code when it comes to Valorant.
30 seconds left.
The ult invested. mwzera pushing forward, but Khalil gets 2. The flash in his face turns it, stays alive, buys some time. QCK in a great spot for a flank too, but he can't delay on this. He's got to hit the timing just right. xeta now left alone, surrounded, takes one with him, but Khalil with...
Again, the follow-up with the dog here. dgzin has a big opportunity, but no!
Ban's able to hold him back, but is he expecting more? He's got the alarm bot to make sure he's not being pushed in from Link. He tries to turn the flash, but no, he's overwhelmed by Mazin. QCK slips in, drops Carpe.
How did he get this lurk off into the site while all that was happening in Art? You can see his camera was posted up A main, so he just walked out. It's falling apart here for T1.
Yes, it is. I mean, in a massive way.
And there you can't expect them to push you up through Art into sewers. That's them the kill on the Ban, who was set up to try to deny this space. And they were working on collapsing onto the sites themselves. They had 3 players towards B, 2 players on A. Oh, wait a second. 2v2 immediately.
Ooh. They just lost a massive numbers advantage, and it's gotten real bad, real fast for FURIA. This was a 4v2, and now it's all on to Khalil to keep him back himself and to secure the round, but he's tucked. They don't expect him there, but Khalil's not able to land the shots. Position, but no, he's staying.
Nobody actually spanned the screens, too. That's a mistake. They're spamming the smoke. They for sure think he's gone.
Now the question is, Saya, he's shown persistence and aggression. He still hasn't been detected. He's still there! dgzin falls!
And actually works towards that setup that they tried to run last time. But hey, 2v4 in the prior round for FURIA, or for T1. This time, let's see if FURIA could do something. Somebody's stuck here. Khalil all by himself.
They finally used some utility to move Saya, and it may be too late. mwzera able to take one down. He's left in this 1v3, final round of the half, and yeah, he drops the ult, but that's all it is.
On Pearl too. But this is completely different. This is a different FURIA. Let's see how their defensive side, Khalil left by himself right now, but they're fighting through art.
He's got to try to get out of there. He's got to try and find some space. And it's actually xeta who goes down first, but Saya's going so far up. Khalil's ready for it. He's waiting. He chased him down. And the snap from Ban is disgusting. He's gotten 3 on the round. It's 1v2 left for Muchkin. And even, I mean, you can't introduce a ton of misdirection when you don't have the spike, and they know where it is. Finally picks it up. And he does still have some time here. I don't know if it's going to be enough time to fully rotate out. Muchkin's isolated it. He's gotten it down to a 1v1, and Mazin is weak. 75 HP, the snap is there, but it does not land. They had no idea that they'd scaled up so far.
And that's the IGL as well right now. Got to formulate a new plan. I thought for sure the plan was going to go back towards A, hit the site, and give Saya an opportunity to get a bunch of kills on the rotation. At the very least, paint towards A.
I mean, he may still get a bunch of kills on this. The thing is, the timing on this is so nice.
Where's his gun? I thought he would have picked it up. MW again? No, this time he's gone. And they know where QCK is.
I mean, he gets one for his troubles, but he's pinched right now. He's got to understand. Ban's behind him, cleans him up. xeta gets the spike down. The timing on that was very well done.
Saya's up top, too. Not going to matter because dgzin goes down anyways, and there's players in spawn, so you know it's a possibility here.
Khalil, the last one standing here in this 1v3. He's got a Spectre to work with as well. You've got to so meticulously take care of everything in a situation like that, and it's just wait.
There's B-Link control. They know there's no flanks coming. This could be disastrous for T1 if Muchkin falls again.
It's all going to fall, and yeah, whether or not they're able to hold control on the extremities. But so far, it does look like it may spell disaster. As you just mentioned, xeta the first one to go down. Muchkin trying to hold back the aggression from FURIA and fails.
They can't even get out of below, and the stuns are huge!
Dude, they're just trapped. They've got nowhere to go. Ban's the only one alive now, and he's got 72 HP. He's able to drop the turret. The spike did go down, so he's got time on his side.
Got the molly off, too. They can't actually start sticking that spike in the smoke.
I mean, surely at this point, you just try to overwhelm, right? Yeah, try to take him down. Start to see a shock dart. xeta gets the flash ready to go. And Sayaplayer dash onto the site, finding cover. Oh, he got haunted, yeah! How? Mazin trying to splash and spray and stun and stay alive, and he takes 2 down with him. Now this 4v2 in favor of FURIA. The spike once again in a precarious spot, well out of reach of the members of T1 that remain.
Flash flood and stun out of FURIA is ridiculous from Art. What a strat. And QCK playing up to the smoke. He actually gets taken out though. Ooh. Work to be done, but not gonna find it. FURIA. Not a true anti-KO set up for QCK, but he is some distance away from his trips and his camera in Art and A-main. Oh, the dash and flash! The QCK covers.
Sayaplayer falls. They've fully lost B-long control as well. So again, it's going to be a foot race. mwzera, how much do you stay in the smoke? Because there's everything right in front of you. He gets one, the second not falling. Massive awareness from Carpe to turn around and clean things up for now.
The cages are still up right now for QCK. As soon as the suppress stops, dgzin as well on the flank. Seeker's coming in too.
QCK has to find the timing here if you want to push your way forward, because all attention has been drawn back towards A-main. dgzin swings around with the ult and finds 3. No Ban left alone in this 1v3. Again, time not at his side. Is held outside of it, waiting to pounce. Saya dashes onto the site. How far do they go? They still have plenty of time here. This is such a cheeky round out from T1. Look at where Muchkin is. Look at where Saya is. Khalil has to be aware, and he is.
How? How is he aware? It's ridiculous. Scans coming through the flash as well. They're full blind.
Oh, they're in so much trouble, but the kills get traded back. mwzera cleans it up. Pearl goes in favor of FURIA.
Oh, shock Molly, barely. But xeta gets off. So that's a lot of time where the rotate is coming in.
That's so much time.
He has to fight. They might not get this down entirely.
Carpe shots onto mwzera. Secures one.
Fighting screens, I like this idea.
Spike's still not planted. xeta now trying to get it down as Carpe was trying to take some space. Try to buy some cover and provide some safety for the spike to go down. And he pays for it with his life, but the mission was accomplished. But you're only halfway there. Now Saya has to try to keep this thing alive long enough for it to go down, and every single shot goes wide. QCK gets 3 on the round. He had the orb to open things up, and now he's gonna get the defuse. He is
3 players right now who could have completely invested. Both QCK and Khalil, who right now have to only invest Spectres, but that bank is gonna build up and potentially keep an op in this too.
He didn't see his foot. He didn't see his foot. If Saya's wise to it and checks, oh, just narrowly missing the shot, and dgzin does not.
He just wall banged him. Oh, the orb right now too. QCK is decayed though.
But
risky play.
He is bold, man. Peeking through the wall to try to deal with the aggression.
The molly missed.
That one did not. Ban takes a little bit of damage there, and mwzera is able to clean it up. See the shock dart for back yellow. Muchkin taking no damage up until that point. And Carpe in an unwinnable, impossible situation.
And the bank is rolling. Now they've got this op up, a bunch of rifles too. And Khalil finds, so they know he didn't rotate from that beginning early shot.
And for the first time in what feels like the entire series, it's actually
FURIA
Fury who are a bit behind on the rotations, but the Hunter's Fury may be enough to delay. Look, 15 seconds left, the spike has not been planted, and it just falls. xeta does too. The res is gonna bring Mazin back up, 10 seconds left. Now the Hunter's Fury used.
Spike's going down.
Saya gets it down. dgzin's left alone in this 1v2. His clutch is gonna have to be outrageous. He's got Saya right above him. Carpe spotted, the shots land, but the first ones go a bit.
Advantage situation, kind of waste the utility and space. That, oh, is this another situation where QCK did not spot the op?
Gotta be careful here. Oh, QCK gets 2 there.
How in
He
the
was
world? did
spamming
that
through the
happen?
wall.
It's just ridiculous too. They're just coming out. It's a phantom spray. So many kills through smoke.
And they knew where he was. He had been spotted. They knew that there was someone who could have been spamming through that angle. dgzin, excuse me, gets 1 on the ban. Saya, the money situation, not great. 10 seconds left. He falls, the op goes down. It's outside of the pit as well.
Oh, and that's unexpected actually. FURIA expected it to be covering the site normally, but this one's deep inside of the lane, so they have snowman control and they can play for this. KO'd out.
They have snowman control, they have the wall that they can work with through, and that's exactly the way that dgzin is going to be going. But how much more can Sayaplayer hold them back?
Oh.
Shots go a bit wide. QCK cleans them up.
It's
3v3 here on the round.
It's not planted inside that smoke though.
They still have snowman control.
And Mazin has a counter ult if he wants to. Money an
This was
issue
a really
here.
nice setup.
They're thinking about it. I love that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I want them to start getting aggressive with Sayaplayer. Get him through that wall. Push into snowman.
You mentioned the counter ult from Mazin. Doesn't use it in the previous round, so he has that to work with now. And that is where the hit is headed. He's got to stay alive. No, he falls. Ban has the lockdown too to potentially secure this, and there it is, invested.
And MW is 3 off his ult, so not even close. Got shock darts, but no mollies to combo, as Mazin fell earlier. This cage ult was quite early there. I'd already cleared the site. So this still is a lot of time for them to retake. Look at the double flank going on though.
Yeah, but Ban just dropped the alarm bot. Literally just drop it. So that's going to give some info over, but the thing is you don't have anything watching
alone.
belt.
dgzin's not there to punish yet.
Oh, but he's going to be able to provide pressure from up top as well. Ban's fallen, so now they have pressure applied from all sorts of different angles. This feels so reminiscent to the Pearl round where they got surrounded on B. This time it's on A and Icebox, and they try to push them back, and they do!
T1.
If need be.
And that can counter the lockdown that Khalil has, so
Yeah.
maybe they can try to get a Hunter's Fury counter ult. Oh, the
Oh my
shock
gosh,
volley.
that hurts. Spike's still not down.
Volley landed slightly before, but this is what I'm talking about. No Sage, no plant.
The floor is lava. He's got nowhere that's safe. Lockdown used, countered by the Hunter's Fury. Khalil pushing forward. Khalil gets 2. How much more can he find? So he's fallen. Sayaplayer able to take him out. It's a 2v3. And it all falls onto Saya. He's got blades, he's got time, and he's got health. 6 bullets to work with. The high-low is way.
There wasn't that many ults used for FURIA. They still have the Hunter's Fury. And with this drone tag too, it might be impossible to escape. Xeta's tagged. Here it comes.
Tagged up. He managed to avoid the first one, the second one, and the third. Maybe trouble. No.
35 seconds. Still shock. Still a molly.
dgzin still on the opposite side of the map.
30 seconds left.
Carpe goes on the other side, dodges it entirely. Xeta!
3 pushing up that way, and only one falls. But FURIA are able to keep him back. The spike's been planted. How did Ben get those 2? Now Muchkin alone in this 1v3. He's healthy. He has so many targets to work with. The shots are errant. They do not in my house.
All up to Muchkin right now and Ben to hold off the sight hit.
They've got numbers. They've got numbers. He's playing in the smoke, and oh, he tried getting one, but Mazin was 2.
And they plant deeper here too.
Oh, this looks like disaster. And that's exactly what it is. Another round in favor of FURIA. The crowd only gets...
Do not let this lead balloon to 5, because that's where we were headed before the round was awarded. And that was when they looked at their weakest. Looked almost deflated.
And you're in danger of fully losing control.
Saya aggressive on B, actually gets Mazin. That's the Viper down. So many tools now actually taken away, but the execute's still really nice here. Out from FURIA. But they don't get through it.
Carpe feeling some of the heat. QCK from up top takes Ban down. Numbers in favor of T1, but they quickly equalize. Now the res out, bringing Khalil back. They have site control, and they've got dgzin in the middle of the map. And he's gone hunting yet again. 1 spotted, 1 dropped. Muchkin just on the other side, and mwzera cleans him up. It's down.
So much hesitation.
But they're fully giving up the site.
And there's a pit too.
Hunter's Fury used.
Finds Xeta.
Xeta's in trouble. Xeta's dead.
Pit's down.
They've got the pit too, but Carpe trying to hold them back.
And they get the plan as well. MW holds the flank. The knife is out.
Oh my God, he gets it anyway. Ban continues to struggle, but can T1 snatch it back? A 2v2. They still have to deal with the pit from Mazin.
Oh, and he's up high too. This is so difficult, but the call's been made.
mwzera has 2 shotguns to work with.
He's on the rope.
He's gone aggressive. They're going for the jugular. They smell blood in the water.
Out of the pit too. They can fully play this post plants. 2 shocks for MW. And Mazin, they're up in the nest.
So much to deal with. He's gotten it down to a 1v1 though. Oh gosh, he's gotten into a 1v1. Carpe's shot with his face. You would think everyone else is with the Viper and it's Jet by themselves, but that's the opposite of what's true. They've gotten onto A, they've gotten the wall up, and now they should be able to get the spike down.
Oh, and look how cautious Ban is this time of the player on top of the wall. That wall is not broken. He's waiting for his teammates to get there, but that is time.
Look at the mollies on the spike. How do they get through this? I don't know that they can, but Muchkin's gonna do his damnedest. QCK from up top, drops Xeta, pushes forward, aggressive as backside is gone. 2 left on the side of T1. Numbers in favor of FURIA as the crowd silences with bated breath as they wait to see how the round will end. And it's all on to Muchkin, and he cannot do it. The fury of the Brazilian representatives is too much. FURIA take down